Welcome back to Inside Southeastern Football with head coach Ron Roberts, presented by Brady's Restaurant right here in downtown Hammond. Now let's go out to Missouri and check out the first half highlights of Southeastern versus the Missouri Tigers.
Not many empty seats here in Perot Field, Memorial Stadium, and they're jacked up. It's their first Southeastern Conference football game, or member of the Southeastern Conference. And Sid Moe in motion near side. He'll take the football in the end around, turns upfield. He's got some running room, pushed out of bounds over there by Todd, or actually Mo Sutton, out of bounds after about a 7-yard gain on first down. 2 left, 3 right. Ball set on the left hash. So the man in motion left side, he'll sweep left, and again Lions do a pretty good job on run defense, stringing that one out. 3rd and goal from the 2. Franklin stands in the backfield by himself. Has a man in motion near side. It's a high snap, takes the football, has pressure, and it's caught for the touchdown. And just beat Mo Sutton, man coverage in the back of the end zone. And Missouri on the board. That's T.J. Moe with the reception. James Franklin, who directed that opening drive, back in the ball game, stands in a pistol formation with a slot left. He'll hand it straight ahead to Lawrence. And boy, he's got a gaping hole right side. He may take this one to the house. Nobody's going to catch him. And on first down, Kendall Lawrence takes it 76 yards. Hands the ball straight ahead. Boy, Lions do a nice job at Sutton and Devin Walker coming up to make the tackle after a 1-yard gain. And I tell you, Robbie, if there's something to be encouraged about here tonight, that Southeastern's run defense between the tackles. Franklin takes a shotgun snap, drops the throw, has some pressure from behind, and he's going to be tripped up by Robert Alford from behind, and they'll turn it over on downs. Robert Alford came on the blitz, and he just ran Franklin down across the way on 3rd and 4. Stanley, short throw, it's caught. McCray turns the corner. He's off to the races into Missouri territory to the 40-yard line. Tony McCray slipped the tackle on the near side, and boy, had one man to beat. Lions show pressure. It's a high snap, end around, and this time they got him, John Roberts, and also Tate Alford. Ball on the left hash, shotgun, takes the football, wants to run option left, and the Lions string it out. He's knocked down after a short gain. So again, I tell you what, Pete Golding and that defensive staff have made some big-time adjustments in this football game. Missouri showing blitz. Now they back out of it. 4-man rush. Steps up in the pocket, has a slant. It's caught. That's Stanley Moore. Stiff arm, 30. Trying to get out of bounds, and he does at the 29-yard line. Make it to 30. And Nathan Stanley, boy, just screw up, Robbie. Stayed in the pocket and threw a strike to Stanley Moore. Showed great hands and great awareness to get out of bounds. Missouri with a 4-man rush. Stanley dumps it out of the backfield. He's got Chaney. He's got a block, and he's out of bounds. And, boy, got a helmet flying, and a personal foul is going to be called on Missouri. High snap. Kick is up. It's got plenty of distance. It's good, and the Lions draw on the scoreboard as the half expires, and they'll go into the locker room trailing 28-3.
Coach, kind of a tidal wave to start the game. You fall behind early, some big plays, some turnovers. But I think one thing that stuck out about that first half is your team didn't quit. Played a very good second quarter, was able to get on the board right there before halftime.
Yeah, I thought we settled down around the 10, about after that first initial barrage that happened there. We get down about 10 minutes into the first quarter, kind of settled down, played solid in the second quarter. Thought we played really well, and it was real positive. Obviously, I thought the last drive, right before the half, kicking the field goal before that, I thought that was very positive, and it was very encouraging going at halftime.
All right, let's go back out to Missouri and check out the second half highlights.
I formation, they'll send Moe in motion right side, tight end stack to the right, now backs to the left, and Lawrence pushes into the end zone for the touchdown. So a layup drive there from Missouri. Lions show blitz. Here they come, flush him out of the pocket. He can run all day, and he's going to have close to the first down. Let's see if they give it to him, and I don't think he's got it. I think he's short by a half a yard. Nice defense by the Lions. Mo Sutton forces him out of bounds, and now a penalty flag comes in. Stanley takes it. He'll bootleg. Rolling left, has a man wide open. Is caught by Smiley. Looks to shake a man. He tries to and gets up close to a first down. Nice play call by Greg Stevens. Franklin to throw, has some pressure, dumps it off, and he's got Lawrence out of the backfield. Boy, he's drilled at the 30-yard line by Hubert, who boy, really converged on him. And Franklin shotgun, double slot. Takes a snap, drops the throw, four-man rush, and they got him in the backfield. That's got to be intentional grounding. That has to be. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage, and there comes the flag. So big pressure by the Lions. And Ron Roberts did say McCormick would also punt here tonight. It's a line drive and fielded on the run by Murphy. He breaks a tackle, and he can take this one to the house, and he will. Nobody's going to catch him unless McCormick can hem him under, and he's not going to be able to do so. And there'll be a touchdown. And well, you can see that one as soon as it left his foot. It was a line drive. I don't know if he could have threw it to him any better than that. And Murphy returns it for the touchdown. Stanley in the gun, drops the throw, and has a man on a slant. It's caught. That'll be a first down. Let's see who that is. That's Stanley Moore. So very well thrown football, and Stanley right there stood tall in the pocket and showed his arm strength. First and 20 after the 10-yard penalty. Here's a reverse handoff. Smiley looks to turn the corner. He does momentarily. Gets back close to the line of scrimmage. That's a nice gain by Jeff Smiley. Give him 8 or 9 on that carry. Four-man rush. Here's a draw play. This is Cheney. Gets a hole. He's got some running room down across the 25, inside the 25 to the 23-yard line. That'll be a Lion first down. Gun for Stanley. He'll drop. Stands up tall in the pocket. Has a man open in the end zone. Caught. Touchdown. Nathan Stanley. Great thrown, well-thrown football. And is that Smiley? Let's see. I still can't tell. Coming off the field, that is Jeff Smiley. And boy, what a throw and what a catch by the true freshman, Jeff Smiley, who has played a well of a football game, and he had to go up and snatch that one against tight coverage.
Extra point by number 41, Sebastian, is good.
All right, Coach, game one in the books. I know you had a chance now to look back at the tape, digest it. Talk about maybe some guys that stood out for you in this ball game.
I think the first one, I think Nathan Stanley played really well. You take away the initial, that first interception he throws. I think as the game went along, I think he played exceptionally well, and he looks to be, he's the guy we need, and he's the guy that can do the job. I was real impressed with our young receiver, Jeff Smiley, basically what he was able to do. He came in here as a corner, so midway through fall camp, we moved him to receiver 2 weeks ago. Right. And then with some injuries and some kids not being able to play, he's thrust into a starting role and starts the inside receiver, catches 5 balls, makes a great touchdown, kept reception there late, ran the ball effectively, did a nice job, and he shows us to be a bright future there at wide receiver for us.
Coach, on the defensive side of the ball, just kind of from a viewer just watching the game, a couple guys that kind of jumped out. I thought our corners played really well against their receivers, and Drew Masita had several pressures on the quarterback. Who stood out for you defensively?
Well, I thought there was some defensive linemen that played pretty well, and I thought they did a good job up front. And I'm gonna say all of them. I think they played really well as a group. I thought Tay Alford did a nice job. I think our corners on the passing game did well. There's some run support stuff we didn't. We got to get cleaned up. It wasn't like how they handled that. But Mo Sutton, again, he was very active, especially in the run game. Did make some nice things. We got to clean up his pass coverage stuff. There's some errors there, but as a whole, that whole group, again, I think they played well. There was just too many mental mistakes, too many busts. I mean, we had 83 mental mistakes on a defense side of the football. That's way too many to be successful. We tackled well, and that was a concern of mine going in versus their athletes.
All right, let's take a break. When we come back, we'll have a lot more for you right here on Inside Southeastern Football with head coach Ron Roberts, presented by Brady's Restaurant.